Hi everyone, and welcome back to LUNDY'S Wild Camp Stroke Bushcraft. And as you can see by the title, I'm just on a day camp, just coming basically to check up on camp since the storms have hit with. I wasn't out that weekend. I was actually out with the wife at a concert and things, and doing things around the house, and you know, just chilling out like normal couples do instead of going away every weekend camping. But after me hot tent camp, I came up, and I think it was either a farmer or one of the hunters must have seen that my tarp was a bit knackered, and they've sort of like took fictions away from the back end. I'll just put a little clip up now, and they actually wrapped the 4x3 DD tarp around one of the poles on the fire pit. So I moved it from there and I wrapped it around here, just to keep it a bit safer, because I didn't have time to jump up and take them all down, and I actually had to tighten Rooney's up as well at the back, because obviously it was slackened off a bit. So what I'm doing today is I'm going to come up and I'm going to get the ladder out, and I'm going to try and attempt to climb up here. I think what it is, me and Rooney have been discussing it, when we've done the ridge line all the way up the top there, we've got it in a trucker's hitch, so when you pull it tight, this tree was bending, so this tree sways in the wind, and I think what it's done is it's swayed and it's allowed water to gather on the large tarp. So we're going to scrap this idea for now. What I'm going to be looking at doing in the future over the next month is actually taking down my porch area and raising it right up, so I've got just one slopey roof. Now yeah, it's going to be huge. As you can see, Rooney's got the same sort of roof, just one solid roof. Obviously that'll raise it up, it'll get the weather in a bit more, but I can sort that out in any way, because then I'll be able to put the tarp up, change the ridge lines so they're a bit like more in the middle, and do that. But also I just want to come and check and make sure that the woodland was safe and there's no big damage done. It doesn't look like it so far, so we've been lucky here. Alright, there's a lot of places where there's trees down and everything. I can't remember the name of the storm, I'll put it up on the screen. It demolished loads of parts of like Wales and the Bristol area and all that part of the coastal. I know we got some really strong winds and there was a bit of damage and power lines down and things, so we've hit really lucky in this woods. Yeah, the woods where I normally used to go to before this one, I'm not sure if there's any damage there. I've never heard any reports off anybody, but the thing is, I'm just going to come up here, spend a few hours, and if I can gather some wood to get ready to start me build, that'd be great. Alright, so what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to get my kit sorted out, and then I'll bring this back once I've got some fluids down my neck, and we'll see what we can get done. Right, well, that's the ladders out, time to get sorted and see if I can get up here. I've made the ladders as safe as possible. It would have been great if Rooney could have been here, but unfortunately he's bedridden. He's got the lurgy, so there's a big bug going around up in Newcastle at the moment, and it looks like he's got it, like, so he's bedridden, so he couldn't make it. He was due to come up with his like, but never mind, I'll get it sorted. We'll be fine and dandy. So basically what I'm doing now is I'm undoing the trucker's hitch, alright, and that's just going to lower everything down. Hopefully you can hear us over the microphone, and I'm just going to take the whole thing down. It's unsafe, it's going to cause damage to the tarps if any more of the stuff gets captured. Right, well, that was easy. Obviously I've got a ladder at camp. It's not the tallest one, but it does, you know, so basically that's the ridge line down. I've just got to climb up onto the top of the other shelters and then reach up and loosen that off. But before I do, I'm just going to put you down here. I hope this microphone's working. I've been losing audio when I've been standing behind the camera. I had it on the wrong setting, so I've changed it. So now the audio should work perfect from the rear of the camera and the front of the camera. So this is basically a test video for me as well, for me audio, because I've had a few people saying that my audio has been bad over the last few camps, and it has. I've noticed it myself, and I've tried to doctor it on the editing process, but to no avail. But anyway, so what I've done is I've tied all this around here as well, yeah, just to keep it secure. So I need to get all this undone. So if you can see is, alright, and then we can start working on it. I tied it quite solid, like, just because I knew there was bad winds coming. Feel away and that there's obviously water collected in it as well, but yeah, I'll do all the dismantling of it all and that off camera, or a time lapse or something. Now what I need to do is I need to climb up the top there and we'll get this sorted, get this all disconnected, and then we'll disconnect all the pulleys as well. Right, well, there you go. So there's stage one of the day done, and what I've done is I've just left that cordage up on the tree because that's roughly the height we need it in anyway. I'll possibly be a bit higher, and I've just wrapped that up and put it on the top there. That'll be sound there. Just saves us climbing about on other shelters and things. So the two tarps are there. I'll do it off camera. I'll sort all the cordage and everything out on them, get them all tied up nice and neatly, because that'll just take ages. I'll just quickly take these around the back. I'm just going to do my stand a second so I'm not tripping all over it. Right, so let's go around the back. So around the back end I had this post here coming up, loads of bits of cordage, so crows again, crackers. But whoever's come in and found the tarps in a bad way have loosened all them off, and obviously that must have allowed all the water to run out, and they're tied up for us. So if it was the farmers and that, I'll be having a message with them and just saying thank you. But what I have noticed as well is with all the high winds, these have sort of like slackened off a bit. Now when me and Rooney were here last, there was a lot of wind coming through this section and going straight into Rooney's shelter, which is diagonally, because that's basically the way the wind comes from that direction in the camp. So we're going to move that up as well. I might do that today, I might not. Just for everybody watching, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get a Christmas special video out. Obviously this will be coming out, it's now Tuesday morning. This will be coming out on Saturday, sorry, on Sunday night, if I make a video of it. But if Rooney's really ill, like, will not be out on the weekend. Sunday, there's no point in him coming out if he's really ill, just to come out and do a Christmas video. The next one I'll be doing will be out in the New Year's Eve with Rick T Outdoors and Cheshire Wanderer Mike. He's coming as well. We're going down to the Lake District. I'm not going to say exactly where, but we're going to an amazing place in the Lake District for a woodland camp. And anyway, waffle, probably take that bit out anyway, because I don't want people to know what I'm doing the week after this comes out. Comes out. But yeah, right, so that's the main thing done. So what I was talking about my structure was where I've got these poles here. I'm going to add some more poles so they'll go about 2 foot higher, just so I can get another cross beam up and get it higher than what that cross beam is. So I've got a slope. That means it's going to be very high. But what I can do to sort that out is I can put a couple of beams coming across the posts and then block that off a little bit so the wind's not driving, the rain's not driving in, until I can get the big tarps up. I can see it in my head, alright, like I see on every video, I can see it in my head. I just need to get the resources. So the cross beams are already there. Obviously me beams, let's put a light on. These beams here, they'll probably not be any good. They might do, but I might need to get some more of them as well. And the other thing I'm going to be doing is, obviously I've got a wall here, so there's going to be a big gap there. So what I'll do is I'll just get some see-through plastic and I'll attach that to the bottom of the tops of me planks and then to the post going up, and that'll give us a bit of a light. This part of the roof will be perfect, that'll just be staying as it is. Obviously this tarp will get raised up as well with it, because I've got like double tarped. I've got like a brown sheet and then I've got a camouflage sheet over the top of it, so that'll have enough to do it. And if it hasn't, I've got another one of these, a big massive one, so we'll do that. But also what I was thinking about doing, I'm sorry there's a lot of waffle in this video, there's not going to be mega amounts of action unless I can find some wood and do some prep and probably get started on putting up my ridge pole and that actually. But what I was saying to Rooney was, because I'm going to put a new ridge pole along there, but I don't know if I can get one, see one that'll fit all the way from the end and come all the way across to this tree, and then I can obviously put it the same height, and then this part here where we've got the table and everything and we've got the storage area, that can then be made into a bit of an area for washing, and then we've still got the storage, so that'll extend the whole lot. So I'm going to need a huge ridge pole, but the ridge pole I've got up there, I can utilise that for other things, possibly even up like one of my main beams. So yeah, so I'm going to go and measure the distance. I'm going to go and have a walk around the woods. There is some bits of dead standing trees around that are quite tall and thin enough in any way for a ridge pole that I'll be to use, to be quite honest. I've just got to source it and find it. I found a couple when I was doing this other storage shelter, so if I can get one that's big enough to do that full length, it'll be amazing. It will. Right, waffle. I'm going to take a little bit of time out, get some more fluids, and we'll have a walk around the woods and see if we can find anything, and then I'll bring you back.
I'll let you go, just need some time. At your own pace, you need to find your way. I know now you'll never change your mind for something that matters to me. You do not know what I have in mind. I packed our bags, we'll be on our way. The night was long as I waited without a sign. As I know what matters to you.
Okay, so what I'm doing now is I've got my posts off my bed, which are quite long, as you can see, and I've got the other one up on this side, and this is just to see roughly how long I need my posts, and I think I'm going to need them just a slightly bit longer than what these actual bed posts are. So that's one way of measuring your posts, okay, when you're going to do it. And as you can see, that's giving us a lot more height there with my shelter, and this is going right up onto the ridge pole, which is just here, my main ridge for my shelter. So that's giving us a good angle, a quick run down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my posts about so long, so I've got a bit on the top just so I can get my cross beam on first, and then I'll put these my posts on. I'm going to cut going all the way along. So I think my posts underneath the tarp on the porch already will still fit. All I've got to do is make sure this post here is at the side of this one. Alright, so it'll be on the inner side of the shelter, and I'll just lash that on and it'll be perfectamundo. So that's happy days. And I've got a cushy table to stand on as well to do the work. Obviously I'll have to do it by ladder on the other side. But yeah, that's going to be perfect. I've cut down one large tree and one small thin tree, which I think I should get enough stuff. I think what I'm going to do as well is I'm going to use the ridge pole that I've got here as my original ridge pole up on the top here as well, and then all I've got to do is cut 2 long beams, and then I can use the rest of the tree that I've cut down to build this extension part out, and then that'll give us a load of shelter all the way around. Hope you can hear this, and I'll test it now.
Blue dew, blue moon, kinda mysterious, shaded with someone I'm not really into.
Right, well, so as you can see, this is my bed post. I've cut it, these 3 here, so they are slightly longer than the my actual bed post, so they're going to be perfect. These 2 are going to be my uprights, and this one is going to be my extension ridge pole. Then I've got this one here. I can use this one for extra slats on the storage shelter, and this one as well. So I've got all the materials I need. Obviously once I've put my ridge pole back up, then I need to think about, are my slats gonna my original slats on the porch area, are they going to fit? If they do, it's happy days. If they don't, then I've got this long one here to use first, because my main shelter is more important than the storage shelter. So I've got all that prepped. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go and have 20 minutes. I'm going to make myself a cup of tea, and I'm just going to sit and chillax and enjoy the peace and quiet inside the woods, and then I'll start delimbing these and get all the knuckles and that off them. They don't have to be perfect. I'm even going to leave the bark on them as well. I'm not going to debark them, because I think it looks better when it's the big posts up. And then I'll see what time I've got, because I can't spend all day here, and I've got quite a bit of a hike out, and then a drive home as well. So I've got tasks to do. It's just basically I came in to check on camp, and that was it, but I've ended up doing tasks. But yeah, and anyway, let's get a cup of tea, alright, and have a little bit of a chill time.
A significant life, just where it was needed, gleaming black as night, cloistered in injustice, dead in the eye of time. Nobody is losing, faces merge and change, but your face remains the same. The swallows will be here by dawn, when we find the summer, they'll be gone.
There we go, that's me brew on the go. This is me brew kit. Alright, so obviously inside here I have tea bags, I have a little pot, a little bottle with milk, powdered milk, some sugar, I have some hot chocolate as well, and then for emergency food I have 2 porridges. Alright, and these what, oh that went a bit weird, and this is what I carry in my brew kit all the time. Alright, so I've got the option for 2 different types of drinks, and a little warm snack if I need it and it's close by. And also I keep a spoon in there as well, so I've got me eating and stirring items tool. It's just a little sealable bag I bought off eBay. You get about 4 or 5 of them, different sizes, and it's perfect. And it just fits in one of my little pouches at the front of me me Kit Pimp Commander Patrol Pack. Perfect. And then obviously next to that I always carry a main cook breakfast as well, because this I'll eat day or night, and it's nice, and you can just put it into the big pot while I'm boiling my water to have a brew, and then I've got a really nice hot meal. Okay, it's just emergency rations that I keep with us all the time. The big bottle of water, I normally carry my normal army bottles. This is just something I brought out because I finished drinking the orange juice, give it a good rinse out, and it's 1.5 litres of water, so whatever I didn't use I'll just leave here. But Soto stove, absolutely amazing, very powerful, and really quick, as you can see. And it comes with a little pincer. If you don't know about it, I've got a review video on this. This is my favourite cook system out of every one I've got, and I also use it on a night time. This becomes my alcohol cup, and it comes in a nice coaster that keeps everything warm. This is like a Thermarest cup. It's got 2 pots inside, and then I've poured just right. I've got a little tiny bit in there to wash my dish later on. So that's perfect, the Mondo. But I just came up for a quick check on the camp, and I've ended up doing other projects. I was going to record stuff in any weight, but I didn't think I was going to be doing a little bit of build work as well. But it is what it is. So it's a video that I didn't think I was going to get out. So I'll keep you entertained on the week that I wasn't going to have a video. But hopefully it does keep you entertained. I know you serious followers of the channel will appreciate it. Nowadays I think oh no, it's just all the sugar on the bottom. I thought I'd put 2 tea bags in. There we go, a nice cup of Rosie Lee ready for me to drink when it cools down a little bit. And I'm just going to take a little bit of time out from the camera for about 20 minutes, and then I'm going to sort out them tarps, get all the guide ropes off camera, and get them stored away in my safe box so they're nice and safe, and they're not going to be getting chewed on by mice and bits and pieces that we've had. I've also checked my storage box with all the water and everything on, and it looks like nothing's got into it so far, so that's happy days. Right, waffle, I'll see you in a while. Right, well, that's me, had me cup of tea, and in between that I've been sorting out all the tarps and everything. So as you can see, I've just got them hanging up underneath my shelter at the moment because they're wet, so I don't want to store them away, so I'm just leaving them hanging there. All the cordage and everything is all being sorted out and put there. I haven't sorted out the stuff that's behind the shelter, I just haven't got time. I've just been sitting chilling and having a walk around camp, tidying things up. I've got all my posts and everything ready to revamp my shelter, all there. And then I've got this big long post that you can see there, and it's going all the way down the back, just up off the ground, just to keep them dry. And I've just noticed I've got another post along there from ages ago, which I need to get lifted up. Everything's fastened away, tied away. Alright, all I've got to do now is just put my camera kit away and then walk on out. I need to go and do a little task for me mother-in-law and father-in-law when I get home, so I might as well get back and just get that done. And fingers crossed, I might be out on Sunday, and if I can, I'll get out early and get all this build done and have a night in the woods underneath a new shelter and try and do a bit work on it as well, and see if I can sort the tarps out and that. That's if I can get out. I'm not sure if Rooney will be able to because he's a bit ill. But anyway, thanks for watching. I know it's only a short one, not much in it to be honest, but you know, it might not even make it onto the YouTube channel, but we'll see. Anyway, see you later. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe if you're interested in this channel. Alright, and as I say, welcome to all new subscribers. See you later.